Hey guys, welcome back. Via your guys' requests, quite a large request, especially off of our last Burden video. This is Burden's song "White Privilege," and we wanted to check it out. This is each of our first time seeing this, and we'll see what we think. So comment down below, like and subscribe. Let's get into this.
Thank you, Diane. And in today's news, let's talk about this white privilege.
I'm about to stir up the pot. I'm gonna talk about what they don't want me to say. This division of races, a spit in the face of America. Look at how far we came. On with a shame. How does the media fill us with hate? How do you feel like it's racist for someone to say that they're keeping America great?
Now, let's talk about this white privilege. I'll make it clear so that y'all get this. I ain't never had an opportunity in life that was given base with the tone of my skin is. You ain't impressed? Look at what year it is. There ain't no talking to you. You ain't hearing this. He just a cracker who walk around talking this shit. He politically wrong and he's arrogant, right? Fist in the air, black pride, that's great. But if I do the same for my race, that's hate. He can do what he wants, is what a lot of you say. But if I play with the police, I'ma have a bad day. So you must be high, then already told you I don't wanna die. Who said it was better? They told you a lie. You think that my colors gon' help you survive? I don't despise my hair and my eyes. My heritage made me as handsome as I. Don't make me no better, no worse than no other person. Just saying, I'm happily white. Plus we the same, let me explain. Work the same jobs and we get the same pay. Wanna pass school, had to get the same grades. If you make the same choices, you get the same places. Let me speak.
Huh. Yeah, white privilege. That's a new one. I mean, fairly new.
Yeah,
And,
a few years, right?
Yeah, and it's true. Is although the college system, a lot of them, and they're through the equal rights amendments and such that go on, that they're pushed through the court system, is actually makes decisions totally based on race.
Right.
And I mean, even the Asian Americans were protesting there a little while back because their scores were so good and they couldn't get into college because they weren't black or whatever it happened to be that they were pushing. So as now you could be transgender and probably move up to the top of the list on getting a college education scholarships. But it's there's a lot of complaining by people that they're not treated fairly and that they're not getting a free shot. They're too damn lazy to go out and get it. I've known plenty of black businessmen who were highly successful they worked a lot. They went out and worked.
Yeah.
And just like I get up and go to work, you go to work, and many watching this get up and go to work, but sit back complaining like you owed something. The whole reparations nonsense is. I was just reading a thing about the Irish slaves. It's another Irish, I mean, they get some reparations too. I mean, Britain used to capture our ships, especially before the War of 1812 was going on quite a bit, as they were snatching our sailors and putting them into slavery, working on their ships. And so the white people over here, whoever that happened to, can they get some reparations from Britain? And where's it end? And it's just nonsense. We're enough generations by all of that stuff. We should just kick that stuff to the curb and go out and treat each other fairly. And I think America would, but there's no money in it for the race baiters, either in government or some of them stand at the pulpits. And it's I don't have to agree with what they say, anybody, and it doesn't matter what color they are, or they, and even the white. And but I'm not going to judge everything they're saying off of their race.
Right.
I'm going to judge off what they're saying off of them, of what I see and how they carry themselves. And now it's not the race that makes the difference. And if you hang on to race as a crutch, if you will, that because you had some ancestors that were slaves, I think everybody could probably grab that crutch.
Yep.
But what you do is you stop progressing, and you fall back. It's like you're some kind of race addict, it's a disease or an illness. It's not. Just go out and go to work. America's full of successful people of all different races. That's why people sneak into this country. They climb over fences to get into this country. They tunnel underground to come into this country.
It's the government subverting the morale of the people that they're telling that they're being suppressed by systemic white privilege, systemic racism. And that's
Voting
the
rights.
government, yeah, voting rights. That's the government's way of subverting the morale of the people that they are claiming they're fighting for.
That's right, and they're not fighting for them; they're just using them. And
Yeah.
useful idiots, as the Russians said, right?
It's a patsy.
Yeah, it is, and they keep us divided. And
Yep.
and if we're mad at each other, maybe we're not going to look and see who we should be mad at, and it
Right.
should be those in the government who are promoting this nonsense.
Yep. All right, here we go.
White privilege. I work hard for what you see. I was taught ain't nothing free. If someone got it, it ain't me. White privilege.
Let's talk about this white privilege. Let's talk about this white privilege.
Don't exist, God is my witness. It's easy to see, you think I don't get it cause I don't agree. Like I didn't make it up out of the street with nowhere to sleep and nothing to eat. Everything that we do by choice, your racist movement ain't muting my voice. My life in hell as far as I can tell, the idea of white privilege been destroyed.
Where is the card that they say I can pull? Kicked out of school for being too cool. I went to jail and I didn't get bail. I wanted the rent, I'm a felon, I can't. So where is all the inequality at? I applied for jobs, they ain't calling me yet. My eyes are green and my skin is white, maybe they've been busy, yeah, that's gotta be it. You probably believe it. Now you gotta get even though I ain't seen it, that ain't the way that I'm treated. Telling me you got expectations of me paying you reparations. But I'm the voice of a million people, feel the same exact way, afraid to say they right.
I'm about to stir up the pot, I'ma talk about what they don't want me to say. This division of races is spit in the face of America. Look at how far we done came. On with a shame. How does the media fill us with hate? How do you feel like it's racist for someone to say that they're keeping America great?
Let me speak.
You know, interesting. I was watching the news this last week, and there was multiple shootings somewhere. I can't remember where it was. I don't remember if it's national. It ended up that some whites were shot. It was in a mall, I think, if I remember right. And I don't remember if some blacks were shot, but the shooter was black. And they did everything they could not to say the color of, right, the race of the shooter. But I hear all the time on the very same station, if it's a white shooter, they always say it
Every time.
and
Every
yeah,
time.
and it's like, if it's good for one, it's good for the other. I mean, and actually, especially if they're still out on the street, if they haven't caught him yet, is I want to know everything I can about that person so I can be on the lookout for them.
Right.
And I don't care if they're white or black, to be honest with you. But this protectionism, if you will, that comes through the media, because we've got nothing but a Pravda, which is the Russian news agency, government controlled news reporting, and everything's so politically correct. It's just a lie. It's just a flat lie.
Yep.
I mean, freaking balloons flying across the country, and oh my God, you just name it, and you can't believe a damn thing any of them tell you, regardless of what their logo is on their station. It's a shame. It's really a shame.
Yep.
Yeah, and go ahead. Yeah.
Hard for what you see. I was taught ain't nothing free. If someone got it, it ain't me.
Let's talk about this white privilege. Let's talk about this white privilege.
Don't exist, God is my witness.
It's crazy. Yeah. When I was out in Nevada, there was a guy actually at Pahrump who the officer in the unit was trying to start his heart. I was actually trying to was giving him chest pumps because he got him out of bed. And there was all the other inmates were around there, and I slid over there once I saw it, and I gave the guy, to realize the guy wasn't breathing, so I gave him mouth to mouth, and he actually he had passed away. Once I heard it gurgling, the air gurgling, I was blowing his leak to his lungs. They didn't have one of the breather bags, or whatever the hell they're called. I asked the officer if he had one. He said, no, I don't. So, but it ended the racism in that unit. And they saw a white guy give a black guy mouth to mouth straight away without thinking about it. And, because it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. The race doesn't matter. Don't make it matter. That's exactly what Martin Luther King was trying to say, is don't let race matter.
Right.
Take it off the board and deal with the person.
Yep.
I mean, would have it mattered if Hitler was a black guy or if he was Chinese? He's still been a massive murderer.
Right.
I mean, are you going to judge him worse or better? or give him a pass. I mean, the guy's awful. And there's awful people of all races, and there's great people in all races. So, the point and that's really the point I think he's trying to make is stop the division, stop judging by race.
Yep. All right, guys. If you like this, comment more things you'd like to see, like and subscribe. See you guys on the next one.
Super fine.